This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com, drinking out of this nice mug Piper gave me. Piper's gone now after I had some visits from her for a couple of days. But I'm going to get into my weekly review of the points I find interesting in Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observer newsletter before I head off to the gym here. Shane McMahon is out of the WWE. He never had an official title with the company as he didn't work behind the scenes, but apparently he had a talent contract. He was brought back as a secret entrant into the Royal Rumble and also to help produce the match and then participate in the Elimination Chamber, then wrestle Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. But there were complaints and issues involving him and the talent and the producers. And apparently he's gone from the company now. I mean, I saw the Royal Rumble. He was one of the best parts of the men's Royal Rumble. But that just goes to show you how shitty the wrestling business is. And I guess he doesn't have that much power, I guess. But like people like blabbing and politicking against you. Because I'd rather see a Shane McMahon match. I'd put him up there in the top 5 wrestlers I'd like to see wrestle in the world today. So too bad, but I doubt he cares. I'm sure he's very well off financially. WWE had by far its most successful financial year ever in 2021. They took in $1,095,174,000 in revenue and had $179,843,000 in profits. So this was the first time the company ever was over $1 billion in revenue. Over 85% of the revenue came from TV and streaming deals. So that's basically money coming from television stations paying them for the show. So for the people that say ratings don't matter, I mean, a lot of their money and revenue is coming from ratings. And the Peacock deal they have is huge for Peacock having the rights to the WWE network. Ric Flair, who turns 73 soon, and Wendy Barlow, 61, have split up. So apparently they were saying they were married, but they actually weren't married. In my one encounter with her, she was a bitch. Good luck to Ric Flair. King Mo from Men on the Mission, a.k.a. Bobby Horn, who's 54, has been in intensive care the past week related to COVID complications. He's been having a lot of health issues lately. I did interview him late last year. I wish him the best. I really like him. Apparently, a number of WWE talent who were fired in November are now going to be free agents, including Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. So expect to see them pop up more soon. The February 14th Raw and February 15th NXT will be on Sci-Fi rather than USA. The Rock will be narrating the Open for Team USA in the Olympics on the first night, which is tonight. WWE apparently sent a ring to Ronda Rousey's home for her to practice preparing to return to wrestling. Kurt Angle was at the Royal Rumble but not used. Apparently WWE is going to use him in a storyline leading into WrestleMania. Nia Jax apparently was not vaccinated. That could very well be one of the reasons why she was let go from the company. Dynamite did a 0.35 rating this week for the much-hyped MJF versus CM Punk match, and they had 5,300 paid in attendance in Chicago. NXT did a 0.13 rating. Raw did a 0.47 rating, and they had 4,800 paid in Cincinnati. Rampage did a 0.25 rating from Cleveland, where they had 5,900 paid. SmackDown from Kansas City, it did a 0.56 rating, and they had 4,500 paid. Brian Kendrick, who was also known as Spanky at various times in his career, recently got his release from WWE as an NXT coach and was scheduled to face Jon Moxley this week on AEW Dynamite. However, the morning after it was announced, an interview surfaced of him from either 2011 or 2013, where he was talking about some controversial conspiracy theories. Obviously, the people that brought this up wanted AEW to look bad for using him. So apparently Tony Khan scratched him from the card. He later apologized for his comments. And Dave Meltzer points out that he's worked for a lot of other companies since those comments. And they were 9 or 10 years ago. But this is just the world that we live in now. Whatever you said in the past can be used against you. I never actually cared enough to go back and listen to his comments because I'm not really a Brian Kendrick fan, and I just don't care. So sorry for him. It sucks that now he's jobless. Fighter Misha Tate, who has an interview on this channel, is part of the new Big Brother celebrity season. Calvinder Alexander says, "Hey, champ, cool name, Calvinder. I don't know if you're male or female, but if you're the one with the pink hair, cool. Maybe they're your kids, actually." Anthony saying hello from North California. Hope to see Shane McMahon at AEW. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be absolutely cool? Good booking mind there. Jason, I just talked about the whole deal with Shane McMahon. And the gyms opened here this week, and it's great to be back in the gym. Mark, the THC drinks, the grapefruit drink, low-calorie one that I've had like 6 times now is amazing, but it costs $12. So if you want to put out $12 and drink a delicious drink and be high for the whole night, I guess it's better than drinking beer. Which, by the way, I did have wine in January. February, I'm going to not drink any. I'm going to focus on my physique and getting in the best shape of my life, leading into my movie, which, by the way, the GoFundMe link for people that want to help put money towards me producing this Blood Hunter movie. Feel free to help. I'm going to make it one way or another this summer, but any fan support I would really appreciate. And as I said before, I don't have channel members anymore. I don't have Patreon. If you want to help me, support my movie because this is going to be a big project for me. Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video, then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at The Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Hannibal TV.